Hello,
What's
gentlemen.
up?
How are you?
Let's go.
Mike, good to see you.
Private School Perry. Private School Perry. Oh,
Yeah, I've had a plan this whole time, and I know Mike Tyson says everyone has a plan till they get punched in the face, but I like getting punched in my face, so my plan is coming
that's
together
because
quite nicely.
that's because you're a fucking idiot. What makes me good at fighting
That's
is I don't like getting punched in the face, and I practice not to. That's what I'm going to teach you in the sport of boxing, you little bitch. This is
well,
not
good
bare
thing
knuckle,
fighting
not
isn't
a bunch
about
of just
being
old
a freaking smart
MMA
guy.
fighters just running around punching each other bare knuckle like some fucking hooligans. I'll show you a
No,
real
actually,
sport.
that's just me. I'm the only one. The rest are scared to come do it. And it's funny that you call this fight Fear No Man because you will be terrified on July 20th.
Bro, what's there to be scared of? You're just a Mike appetizer. You're like before the main
I got
course
nothing
comes
to
out, you're
lose.
just
You got your
Mike,
plans.
a little Mike mozzarella stick, just get you right before the main course. Mike Tyson, November 15th. But July 20th, I'm gonna show you who your dad is. That's for sure.
All right.
Yeah, it's funny that you've been saying that too, because you're the green one. You're very new to this game, and I'm going to show you how much you don't know. I'm going to teach you a lesson on July 20th. It's a fact, bro. I've been in this game a long time, and you came up and took the easy route. But I appreciate the opportunity that you have. You're 9-1 in boxing, and the only real fight you have was Tommy Fury. I'm going to do what he did to you, but much better.
Can you even teach lessons? Like, I don't even know if you know how to read.
Oh, so you didn't learn a lot after our first sparring match. You didn't? Because I'm pretty sure you learned a lot in those last 4 rounds.
You know what happened.
It was
you know what happened.
You popped me in the first 2 rounds, but I wanted to feel it. I like to get punched in my face, Jake.
Okay, Mike. You know what happened, brother.
Okay, so
I don't need to sit here and talk about it.
And I want to ask you guys specifically about that, but Jake, let me ask you just off the jump here. Why take this fight? You have a massive, massive opportunity November 15th. You thought you were going to fight July 20th against Tyson. Why take this fight? It's only 5 months away. And when you do say, okay, I want to take a fight, you're taking it against a freaking dog in Mike Perry. You could have fought any sort of guy out there, but against maybe the most dangerous guy you fought so far. What's the line of thinking behind this decision?
Man, I'm on a tear. Like, I'm not slowing down for anybody. If people want to delay fights, I got to get my experience in the ring. I love fighting. I love going under the bright lights, and I love putting on shows for the fans. And I will become world champion. But to do that, I need experience. And Mike Tyson is an absolute killer. So I do want to face another absolute killer. Don't get it wrong. I think Mike Perry's funny. It's entertaining and stuff, but he is a savage, and I do respect him as a fighter, and I know how good he is and how tough he is, and I want to challenge myself in preparations for the Mike Tyson. I was scared of going up against Mike Tyson. I was unsure, but this can be almost a stepping stone in the right direction and give me more time in preparation, and hopefully Mike Perry can last and give me some good 8 rounds, but we'll see what happens. I don't think he has what it takes to last that long, but that's why I took this fight. I need the experience. I need tough guys, and I love putting on shows for the fans.
Mike, are you surprised he picked you?
No, I've planned this, bro, since the day we sparred. I sparred him for free. I told him he could get that work, and I saw that camera sitting right there when I told him, "Oh, you kicked my ass, man." That was a father-son moment. I was teaching you a lesson, little green boy, and this will be like my 31st professional fight. So, he's had 9 or 10 professional fights, but not against all professional fighters. I've been fighting high-level professional fighters, top 15 in the UFC for the past, so many years. And then I've beaten up world champions. The past 3 years, I've been on a tear myself, doing it in a way that people are afraid to come and do it in bare knuckle. And, if you think that the gloves are going to change it, I train all day with the gloves, 16-ounce, 18-ounce boxing gloves. And when I put on these 10-ounce boxing gloves, I built myself up to 200 pounds, which is what the weight class is at cruiserweight. And when I punch much harder with a 10-ounce boxing glove on than I do bare knuckle. I mean, I'm gonna hurt Jake.
Jake, can I ask you, when was the sparring session and what is your recollection of this much talked about session?
Yeah, look, I mean, it was probably 3 years ago now, and I was still just learning boxing, probably in my second year of boxing, and worked him all 5 rounds when I was just a jit. And now it's going to be even crazier. July 20th tickets are on sale. And that's why I know I'm going to be able to knock him out, because I'm just a completely different fighter. And I already beat his ass in sparring and made him my son. And he's even admitting to that. And he's saying he has the plan, but we don't believe it. We just don't believe it. And July 20th, I'm gonna show the world the sparring session live.
Is that what happened, Mike?
Well, first of all, it seems I hit him hard enough, because I know he was ducking and running the whole 6 rounds. So it seemed when I made him duck into my uppercut, he must have forgot that last round, because he had an 8-round fight coming up. And they told me after the 5th going into the 6th, hey, Mike, this will be the last round. Rounds 1 and 2, he hit me with a good sniper right hand. And I smiled in his face and kept putting the pressure on him. And the next 4 rounds was me smothering him and punching him in his face and making him duck into my uppercuts. So he must have forgot that 6th round. And I was even like, dang, why, you got an 8-round fight. Why ain't we sparring 8 rounds? So he quit on the sparring early because he knew where it was headed. And rounds 7 and 8, that's where I'm looking to put him on the plate, put his head on the skillet.
Jake, can I ask you? You said that you were afraid to fight Mike Tyson, given who he is. Are you afraid to fight Mike Perry?
No, look, I mean, there's always a bit of fear with every single fight, and it's about harnessing that into your advantage and using it to motivate you and train harder every single day. I know that Mike Perry ends people. He knocked Luke Rockhold's teeth out. I mean, I have to take this guy seriously. And yeah, every fighter would be lying to say that they're not slightly afraid to go into the ring regardless of the opponent. Fighting in front of a crowd like that brings a certain energy, but you just have to harness it. And I can do that and get the W, baby. July 20th, I'm getting the W available at Walmart. And you guys can get tickets on sale. DAZN pay-per-view, Tampa, pull up, get your tickets. We already sold a bunch this morning, so hurry up, get good seats, and I want to see y'all there. And I'm going to get another knockout of the year like I did the last time I was in Tampa.
Mike, go ahead. You want to say something to that?
No chance. Tampa is my town. This is my state, my city, and we got home court advantage.
You're from Michigan.
Advantage.
You're from Michigan.
Yeah, but I'm a Florida boy through and through. I got the fuck out of Michigan, and now I've been living in Florida a long time. I like the heat. I got my stuff here. I bought my homes here. My people are here, and Tampa's gonna turn up and watch me beat on you with all the experience that I have. And I'm going to get that damn Mike Tyson fight. That should be me, but I don't even want to fight old Mike, bro. I know he's still a killer, and it's I ain't trying to take nothing away from Mike. If that's his opportunity, that's his opportunity. But, like, the problem is you got to get through me July 20th and then make it to that November 15th date. And I'm trying to take that away from you.
No problem,
I'm really
bro.
good at this, and you can downgrade me any way you want. I've had really tough fights, 15 UFC fights. What's that?
You're an appetizer, brother. You're an appetizer. You're a Mike appetizer. Did you move to Florida after private school? Is that when you became a Florida boy?
I'm a public school. I'm a public school goon. I'm a public school goon, bro. I haven't always been the most upstanding citizen. I'm trying to be better in my life. And it's crazy because I fight people for money. I fight people for money, and it's not a game to me. This shit is my whole life, and this is everything You know, I got my family and I fight people. I fight to protect them. I fight to provide for them. You got all your other stuff, bro, and I'm gonna send you back to Disney World or some shit.
Mike, did you go to private school?
No, bro, I didn't go to private school. I mean, they tried to call our schools private to make the kids. We had. They tried to implement uniforms, and I was in the hood in Flint and in Apopka. I didn't go to private school, bro. I wish I did. I wish my kids would go to private school, but who knows? The way the world is
which
now,
I agree. I don't even think it's an insult, but I don't know why you brought it up towards me if you're the one that went to the private school. I don't know. Private school Perry, like make it make sense.
Because you grew up with money. You're losing your hair. Already bald. You're gonna be bald after I punch you in your head and stretch you out.
Probably, bro.
You grew up with money and you went to private school. Us kids at public school, we look at that shit differently because it's just not the same. We at school fighting teachers and shit, trying to figure life out. Everything wasn't just handed to us. I had to fucking fight for everything that I've ever gotten in this world. And I got this opportunity and it will not slip through my fingers.
Same, brother. And guys like you make themselves feel better when they go to sleep at night by saying that other people got stuff handed to them. My mom was a nurse. My dad was a roofer. I worked for everything in my whole entire life. Blue collar background, probably similar to you, but don't try to make yourself feel better at night by saying, "Oh, this guy got handed things to him."
I poured those walls. I was doing construction since I was 13 years old.
Same. I did it since I was 8.
Your dad owns
I've been doing it since I was
company.
8.
It's different.
His own roofing company that doesn't have any clients, and that's why he doesn't do it anymore. He doesn't make any money, and we just pay for his stuff. So you can paint a narrative however you want, brother. But
I pay for everything now. I take care of everybody now. I take care of my whole family now, and I've been working for this, and I'm still a street public school fucking idiot, as you would say. So you're in danger, buddy. I'm like, oh, you gotta watch out with me. You don't know what I'm gonna do.
By the way, poor Greg Paul catching a stray here. I didn't know that that was a necessary shot, Jacob, about the no clients, but I understand where you're coming from. Mike, do you think that he...
Hey, life's hard, bro. Life's hard.
Mike, do you think he respects you? Do you think he respects you as a fighter? He's fought Anderson Silva and Nathan Diaz and Tyron Woodley twice and Tommy Fury. Do you think that he considers you to be as great of a test as those guys?
Of course, the next one's always the best one, and it doesn't matter. You can respect me, you can try to disrespect me, you can be afraid of me, you ain't got to be afraid of me. I'm going to put these paws in your face, and I'm going to hurt you bad. That's my game plan. I'm bringing the pain July 20th. I'm bringing it with me. You can hit me as hard as you want, and I will smile in your face, and I will bleed down your freaking throat. I'm going to shove my nuts in your mouth.
Jake, is it fair to say that you've never fought anyone quite like him, who's as tenacious as him, who's as intense as him, aggressive as him? He's going to bring something different to the table. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, but in the sport of boxing, toughness will get you killed. So all that hoopla, all that bare knuckle, idiotic shit coming
that ball
forward.
Trainer you got, BJ Flores, he's selling you some bullshit Girl Scout cookies, boy. All the tough this, tough that. Y'all can sell any story you want. But the real fact is, when I'm in your face July 20th and I won't get out of your face, there's nothing you can do about it. I'm in there all night long. You're going to get married to my fist. I kind of like
that. Get all up in there, bro. I do. Yes, I do, bro. I want to be married. I want to be entangled with you forever. I'll even hit you with a little reach around, brother, if you want that.
Yeah. I like that.
Because I'm ready to go all the way. You say your hands are bisexual. My hands are all types of sexual: trisexual, bisexual, asexual, pansexual.
Well, that's what I meant.
You
when
can
I
get it any way you want. Any way you want. Let's get married, bro. Get up all in my face. And I kind of would like it if you put your nuts in my mouth. I'm not even gonna lie.
We already signed the papers, man. It's already written.
Let's go, bro.
What about the size factor? Mike, we mentioned the Luke Rockhold fight. That was the biggest opponent that you have faced. Typically a 185, or you fought at 170 in UFC. But this last fight, I think you weighed around 189 on fight night for this last fight. Jake's last fight, he weighed at 199. He was getting ready for a heavyweight fight. Do you think that size will be a factor come the 20th of July, Mike?
Yes, look, no, it won't be. If it is a factor, it's because I'm a little smaller, a little faster, and I'm a lot harder. Okay, I'm rock hard. I stay hard all the time. And make sure y'all buy y'all's
I respect
tickets
that.
at Ticketmaster. Tickets are on sale now at the Emily Arena in Tampa. It's on the Zone pay-per-view. Make sure y'all check it out. July 20th. I'm beating up Jake Paul so badly. And size, I'm up 200 pounds right now. I've been fighting at 185. I made sure that there is no weight discrepancies
385,
for
wow.
Jake. There is no hydration clause for Jake. I wanted him to feel as confident as he possibly could. So when I take all this out from under him, there's no excuses.
Jake, can I ask you, one of your biggest detractors, UFC President Dana White, he has said that you fight guys who are too old, past their prime. That is not Mike Perry. What do you think he would say about this fight?
Well, he's always going to discredit me and do what Dana does, make up rumors about me. He's the one that started the rumors about my fights being rigged. He's the one that started the rumors about me being on steroids. I'm his Achilles heel. I'm who is fighting and advocating for fighters and is working on a fighters union to help UFC fighters get paid more. They're the most underpaid athletes in the world. So of course he wants to limit me, limit my platform. So he would say whatever bullshit he could about this fight. But what I listen to is the court of public opinion, and everyone and their mom, Jay Glazer, Brendan Schaub, everyone talking about how this is a better fight than Tyson. Makes more sense. Mike Perry's in his prime. I can't believe Jake's doing this. Michael Bisping even saying, it's a mistake for Jake to do this. But what I like to do is prove people wrong. And so Dana will always discredit me, but we have Sean O'Malley as a part of the W team now. So Dana, I know that's pissing you off, buddy. I'm everywhere. I'm in your head. I'm in your bathroom. I'm up your butt. You can't get rid of me, baby.
And by the way, you mentioned the union there. Are you still working on the union?
Yes, me and Anderson Silva. And granted, it takes so much effort, and money behind the scenes that we're investing. And it's a very, very large undertaking, and it's going to take quite some time, but we haven't stopped pushing.
Mike, do you think that Jake's interest in starting a union and interest in fighter pay, do you think it's sincere? He's been called insincere in this regard. Do you think that he really wants to help the fighters?
Well, I mean, what's good for us can also be good for him too.